How's it going, guys? Cameron here at Canadian Gamer, coming at you with another video. Now today we're doing a little bit of a year-end recap video. Gonna have a little bit of fun here. Hope you're all doing well. Beer of the day, Labatt Blue. Nice big beer. Let's crack it open. Can't drink too much, gotta work tomorrow. So, how have y'all been? I guess I'll start off with a funny story. I was supposed to see a Canadian band called the Headstones. I've purchased tickets to see this band 3 times already over the last several years, and each time something happens in my life that fucks everything up and I'm not able to see them. Well, I bought tickets to see them again on Saturday night, and I bought the tickets over, 2 months ago, and I had even left a note in my calendar on my phone on the day of the concert with the time. And I lost track of the time. I knew the concert was at the end of December, but I didn't bother to check because I knew the notification was on my phone and I would be notified. Well, stupid me. Obviously, when you put something in the calendar on your phone, at least with an Android phone, if you put the exact time on there, an alarm will go off like a half hour before the event. So Saturday night, the concert was set to start at 7:30. I completely forgot that the concert was on Saturday night, so I got the notification a half hour before the concert, and I wasn't even near the venue. So, you live, you learn. If you're gonna put a reminder in your phone, put it for a couple of days prior to the actual event. That way you don't fuck yourself. So yeah, we all do stupid things in life, and there we go again. The Headstones has eluded me again. Hopefully one of these days I'll be able to see them live. So not a huge loss. I think I paid $125 for 2 tickets. It is what it is. They played 2 nights, but the second night, Sunday night, I wasn't feeling it mentally because I was so upset about what happened on Saturday night. So yeah, it is what it is. What are you gonna do? I hope you're all set for Christmas. We finally got a dump of snow here again last weekend. Well, a couple of days ago, and even today, still sort of cleaning up a lot of the mess. A lot of folks out there shoveling their driveways. Snow plows are going by, etc. So, good news is the roads look pretty clear, and by December 25th, as long as we don't get any more snow, it should be good for everyone involved. So that being said, I've got a year-end sort of cap here. I've got some notes here that I've taken down, and what I want to do is talk about all the games that I ended up completing throughout the last 12 months, and then I want to talk about some of the things that went on in the community over the last 12 months as well. So it was really easy to do this list because all I had to do is go to my timeline of videos and go back 12 months, and I pretty much have everything that I wanted to talk about right in my timeline, so it really works out. So let me take a sip of my beer and we'll get started. Hold it the right way. Okay, so games that I've completed over the last year. Now, I threw on Alan Wake Remastered, and the reason why I did that is because I actually beat that game on December 29th of 2021. So it was within the last year technically, but it wasn't within 2022. So there's an asterisk next to that one. Fantastic remastered version of Alan Wake. And I had a lot of fun revisiting that game because it had been so many years. And after playing that remaster, it's hard for me to go back to the original Alan Wake. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Picked up a PS4 Pro in January. I picked up the 50 millionth console edition. I think that's what it's called. And it's like a clear blue. Comes with a clear blue controller. The controller, one of the buttons broke on it, so I had to go and get a new controller. And I got the Volcano Red, I think it's called, controller for the PS4 a couple of months ago. So I've been having a lot of fun with the PS4. I've been playing that throughout the year. A lot of the PS4 throughout the year. Shortly after I picked up the PS4 Pro, I ended up picking up Terminator Resistance for the Xbox One, and I played that all the way through, and I thought that was absolutely fantastic. That took away all the sour taste in my mouth from all the bad Terminator movies from the last 20 years. I'm going to include T2 Judgment Day. I don't think that's a good movie. That's just my opinion. I'm looking forward to the RoboCop game coming out in 2023, which is by the same Polish dev team. I think they're Polish, that did Terminator Resistance as well. So yeah, that was really fun. Shortly after that, I got to the very end of Daymare. Couldn't beat the final boss, so didn't beat that game, but I got all the way to the end. I thought Daymare was amazing. We're getting a sequel to that sometime in 2023. Daymare 1994 Sandcastle. The dev team for that game has gone radio silent. I tweeted to the dev team a couple of days ago asking for an update as to when this game's coming out. Didn't get a response. Let's see here. 9 months ago, I beat Blair Witch on the PS4. Again, I thought that was awesome. Really enjoyed that. The same dev team is the team behind the Silent Hill 2 remake. So I guess we'll see how that is when it comes out in early 2023. Now that's going to obviously be a PS5 exclusive. So you guys can have at it with that and let me know how it is. Gordy Slasher Gaming, I'm looking at you. And then we ended up moving on to Until Dawn 8 months ago. I beat that. I thought that was awesome. And again, continuing the trend of sequels and remakes, there was a new game that came out recently by the dev team behind Until Dawn. The name of it has eclipsed me now. It came out in the summer. I haven't played it yet. I've heard nothing but good things. So I'm looking forward to picking that up as well once it goes on sale, if it isn't already. Virtual Pool for the original Xbox. I played that all the way through. I thought that was awesome. I had a lot of fun playing that. I'm still looking for Pool Paradise or Paradise Pool for the PS2. Can't seem to find it. And then I had a friend of the channel here, Marcus from Dads and Lads Gaming, and he donated me to the channel here a combo pack of Another World and Flashback, which was only available in Europe. And there are some collector cards in here as well. A real nice package. And I ended up playing Flashback Remastered, I guess you would call it, all the way through. And I had a lot of fun playing that. And not only playing it, but just looking at all the differences in this version of the game versus the original I had back in the day on the Super NES. And then I also have it on the Sega Genesis as well. And I can't remember if I played through Out of This World or not. Gonna have to probably go back to that one. It doesn't take long to beat. My favorite game of all time, you'd think I would know. That and Doom 3. 7 months ago, I beat Trek to Yomi, and that was an indie game that came out earlier in the year, which didn't get nominated for any awards at the Game Awards show, sadly. So I played through Trek of Yomi. I thought that was fantastic. Quake Remastered. All these years I had never played the original Quake, so I picked up Quake Remastered for the PS4 Pro, PS4 digitally, and man, I was blown away. I love Quake so much. It's quickly become, it's in my top 3 of most favorite first-person shooters of all time. So this year was definitely the year of the first-person shooter on this channel. Loved Quake Remastered. And then I moved on to Doom 64, which I got on sale on the PS4 Pro, and I live streamed that, and a lot of people tuned in. I shouldn't say a lot, but a few, and a lot of you guys really enjoyed that stream. I had never played Doom 64 before, and I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I'm blessed that I was able to have the opportunity to play this game on a modern console, upscaled in, I think it was 4K resolution, if I'm not mistaken. Doom 64 was just absolutely incredible. And then I moved on to Quake 64, which is really good as well. I'm at the very end of it, second last level. So hopefully I can beat that tonight and add that to the list of games I completed in the year of 2022. God of War for the PS4 a couple of months ago. I beat that. Didn't really enjoy it, but at least I can say I saw it all the way through. After I beat God of War on the PS4, I played and beat God of War 3 on the PS3. Really enjoyed that one. And then I picked up God of War 3 Remastered for the PS4. And then shortly after that, I played right through God of War 2 on the PlayStation 2, and I thought that was the best one yet. I really enjoyed God of War 2. I enjoyed it more than God of War 3, and that says a lot. And then, was it last week? I played and beat Return to Castle Wolfenstein on the original Xbox. And man, I had not only a lot of fun playing that, but I had a lot of fun hanging out in the games room here playing on my original Xbox. And, I forget. Let me grab it here. You forget how good this controller is, the Controller S on the original Xbox. I would say, me personally, I like this controller more than the 360 controller and the more modern Xbox controller on the Xbox One series consoles. I think the rumble incorporated into this controller, for whatever reason, it feels a lot better in this controller, over the modern controllers. And it's nice playing a wired controller. You never have to worry about the batteries going low. So yeah, really, really enjoyed this. And then, keeping, in tradition here at the original Xbox, a couple of days ago, was it yesterday or the day before, I beat Halo Combat Evolved. I'd never played it before. Game came out way back in 2001. And here I am with a fresh set of eyes. I have the luxury, probably one of the only gamers on the planet that is playing Halo Combat Evolved for the first time in 2022. So yeah, I played it with a 4:3 aspect ratio, 4:3 on original hardware, and yeah, it was awesome. So, I might pick up the Halo Master Chief Collection just so that I can play that co-op with my buddy MS Marceau. So yeah, lots of games completed. I guess you could say around 13, 14 games completed this year. So that's a little over a game a month. So I'm very proud of that. So what other stuff happened throughout the year? So with my channel, we experienced some significant channel growth. And I think that's mostly contributed to a video I put out several months ago that wasn't even gaming related. It was talking about how Canadian families need to stop forcing their children into hockey, and I categorized that video as blogs and something, and that video did really well. I got over 5,200 views, and I had a huge sub increase after that video, and I did another video around that time as well that did really good numbers as well. So it's been a really good year for the channel. In my personal life, I sold one car that I had, Volvo C30, which I really enjoyed, and I picked up another car, a Mercedes C350. So I'm enjoying the Mercedes. I'm tinkering around with it. I'm doing a few things to it to, I wouldn't say restore it, but I'm just doing some things to it to enhance it a little bit. It's in stock form right now. I plan on putting on a strut bar. Nothing too crazy, and maybe a set of Canon air filters as well. So yeah, having a lot of fun. That's my other hobby, is vehicles. I'm obsessed with Lamborghinis, and I'm obsessed with Ferraris, and I'm starting to look at a lot of Lotuses as well. There's a new Lotus that came out, the Lotus Emira, and that's a car that's actually featured in Need for Speed Unbound of all games. So, we've also talked this year about it's like the year of the cult. Okay, we had the Amico cult last year, and this year we have the Evercade cult, which is led by PK in the Universe, the cult leader himself. And we've got the Mr. cult, the FPGA cult, and we've also got the Steam Deck cult as well. I talked about those cults on the channel, and each time I did that, pitchfork right up my ass. We even have a cult for those mini one-up arcade machines as well. So every time you talk about the one-up arcade machine, you've got these crazy cultists that take a link to your video and they put it in a subreddit forum, or they'll put it on a Discord chat, and the next thing you know, you're flooded with a bunch of psychopaths that want to, again, defend their precious piece of electronics to the death. So it is what it is. We've also had the year of the speed running on the channel. A couple of months ago in the summer, I got into the website speedrun.com, and myself, Alpha Nerd Entertainment, and Master System Marceau got in on the action, and mainly we were playing Outrun on the Sega Genesis and on the Sega Master System. We had a lot of fun doing that, and then we started doing some speed running on Chase HQ. Myself, I was doing virtual racing as well, a little bit of Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2, and then Alpha Nerd was doing a bunch of speed runs on a bunch of other games as well, so you can check out his channel if you want to check out his speed runs. And Master System Marceau was doing a lot of stuff as well with speedrun.com. So that was a lot of fun. We've sort of pumped the brakes on speedrunning recently. I think I speak for most of us when I say that we're really chipping away at our backlog of games. I know Alpha Nerd was playing Red Dead Redemption 2 offline, a game he got brand new back in, I think, 2018. And he walked away from it, and he returned to it recently, and he beat it. And then Master System Marceau was offline recently playing Horizon Forbidden West, and I think he platinumed it. You can ask him about that. So yeah, obviously chipping away at our back catalog of games. Always nice to see. We also have in my games room, the Wii U/Wii gets its own dedicated spot in the games room. So I was having an issue. I like the Wii and I like the Wii U, but I have a hard time playing the consoles because I don't have room to hook up those consoles to the TVs I have set up. I just don't have all the cables and everything. So I bought a smaller TV, and I refinished a table in the Wii U blue color, and I've got all the games set up, and I've got the Wii U set up. So now I can finally sit down and enjoy the Wii U. So I think what I'm gonna do, I haven't really talked about it yet on the channel. This is a CG exclusive. I think January is gonna be the month of the Wii and the Wii U. So I think for January, I'm going to focus all my attention on the Wii and the Wii U exclusively. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then I had a donation to the channel here from Master System Marceau. He graciously sent me a power-based converter for the Genesis. So the power-based converter allows you to play Sega Master System games, and he included several games as well. And now I have a version of Outrun for the Sega Genesis. Really cool game. I've got California games. I've got a couple of other sports games as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting into the Sega Master System. I might try to pick up an EverDrive for that if it's available, just because I don't have a lot of room in the games room for more games. So I think an EverDrive would probably be most appropriate. What else do we have here? The Lady Decade fiasco. So yeah, Lady Decade and Top Hat Gaming Man stole an image from Martin McNeil, and then he came out and explained his side of the story about how he's trying to recuperate, I think it was 250 quid from them to cover royalties and expenses for them using his image. And yeah, it was a real eye-opening experience watching those two go back and forth. And Lady Decade and Top Hat Gaming Man single-handedly ruined their reputations with the I Am Very Scared video that she put out. And as a matter of fact, if you go on Lady Decade's channel now, I wouldn't say her channel's thriving. She's getting like between maybe 6,000 to 10,000 views per video. Is that considered good? I don't know. You be the judge. I don't have a big channel, and if I really wanted to put out some clickbait bullshit, it doesn't take much for me to get 2,500 views. And trust me, guys, I'm not getting a lot of ad revenue from those videos. We've seen in 2022 the rise of the We Need to Talk videos. Most famously, we saw one that was put out by Modern Vintage Gamer, talking about how he's moving and he doesn't have time to put out high quality videos, and plugging his Patreon. And Dreamcast Guy followed suit shortly thereafter. So a couple of pathetic degenerates within the gaming community. And last but not least, I picked up a Series X, which I have not taken out of the box yet. And I picked up an Analog Pocket as well. So yeah, lots going on in the CG universe. Goals for 2023, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Continue to work on my backlog of games. You know, get ready for the midnight release of Starfield when it comes out. I'm going to try to pick that up at GameStop, EB Games in Canada. And I'll try to film the midnight release, maybe interview a few people while I'm there, and pick up the game and then film myself coming home with the game. And yeah, should be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that as well. Other games I'm looking forward to, Alan Wake 2 is another one I'm really hyped for. The Outer Worlds 2. The sequel to Flashback is coming out, Flashback 2. Looking forward to that. So yeah, there's a lot of good games coming out this year. The unfortunate thing about it is we do have to be mindful and picky and choosy about what games we're going to pick up, because at least with myself, you know, Xbox has announced the prices are going up on Xbox games. No matter if it's an Xbox One game or a Series game, those games are going to be, I think, $89.99 before tax Canadian. So after tax, $100 for a brand new game. So I can tell you this much: Starfield, I'm gonna pick that up day one, no questions asked. Alan Wake 2, I'll probably pick that up day one. All the other games, I'll wait for them to go on sale. It is what it is. That's just the way it has to be. So that's it. Those are the plans pretty much for 2023. And that's it for the holiday video. I don't have much else to talk about. You know, myself, do I want anything special for Christmas? Not really. I have everything that I need. This is all that I need right here, right? Don't forget, Christmas is all about giving. It's not about receiving, guys, right? So don't be afraid to not only give a little bit to friends and family, but also as well be mindful. You know, like I've talked about it before on the channel, there's a lot of people hurting out there. If you see a stranger out on the street, maybe a homeless person downtown, maybe you should give them a little bit of money. You know, maybe you should buy them lunch. If you see somebody struggling in the street, if you see somebody that's maybe pulled over on the side of the road, maybe their car is stuck in the snow, maybe you should get out and help them. You see an old lady that's walking across the parking lot with a shopping cart full of groceries, maybe you should go over there and help her out and help her load her groceries into her car. Okay, it's all about helping out here, guys, and that's the best gift you can give. It doesn't have to be monetary. Just doing a little something extra to help somebody out will go a long way. So yeah, that's it for this video. I know I'm rambling here, but yeah, you guys out there, if you're drinking, make sure you do it safely. Call a cab or an Uber. You don't need to be getting in a car accident and killing yourself or killing somebody else, right? Let's be mindful of that. I know that's not a pretty picture to paint, but that's the way that it has to be put out there. So it scares you guys just a little bit that you won't do that, right? So... So for me, I'm going to take it easy this Christmas. I don't have plans to really go anywhere. Going to hunker down, lay low. Not much else going on around New Year's. We'll see. Maybe we'll do a New Year's stream. I don't know. We'll see. But that's it, guys. Leave it in the comments below. What are you guys doing over the holidays? And what are your New Year's resolutions? Mine is to definitely chip away at my backlog of games. No questions asked. That's my New Year's resolution, okay? That's my New Year's resolution every year. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy your games.